Dating after a divorce is insane, because it sucks. It feels like my brain was hardwired to be a wife, and that's what I signed up for, was to be someone's forever person. Like, I don't understand now that I'm thrown back into the dating pool. I don't understand how to be casual. Like, I got fully married at, like, 24. I thought I would be with that person forever. And now I'm out here learning what a situationship is. And I hate it. I hate it so much. Someone introduce me to your friends unless we're serious. Like, I'm not gonna understand the nuances of this all. And I feel like I'm simultaneously ahead of the game and behind the game. And then you get people that are freaked out that I was married at one point. And there's just no winning. I miss being a wife. It was simpler.
This perspective is frustrating. Complaining about dating after a divorce and longing for the simplicity of being a wife misses the point. You're back in the dating pool but can't handle casual relationships. Instead of adapting, you expect serious commitments right away. That's unrealistic and pressures others to fit your expectations. Focus on personal growth instead of lamenting your forever person. Adapt, learn, and stop expecting everyone to conform to your old mindset. Do you really think clinging to the past will help you move forward? Hey guys, remember, your strength lies in your independence and self-confidence. Life's too short to waste on those who don't value you. Subscribe to our channel and join a community where we support and inspire each other to reach new heights.
Dating is terrible. It's just absolutely horrible. And now I'm starting to understand why so many of you guys have just given up. You're done with it. You're not going to do it anymore and you'll just be alone. And that's cool. And maybe that's where I'm going to end up because it's horrible. And I don't like it. And I'm not even asking for too much. The little bit that I'm asking for seems to be too much. And I have the faith that with the right man it wouldn't be too much. But how do you find that right man? Because
This whole rant about dating being horrible and giving up sounds pretty defeatist. It's frustrating to hear someone complain about not finding the right man while admitting they're not asking for much. If you're constantly finding dating unbearable, maybe it's not just about the men out there. It's easy to blame the other side, but self-reflection is key. Expecting to find a perfect match without putting in genuine effort and maintaining unrealistic standards is just setting yourself up for disappointment. Instead of whining about how terrible dating is, why not focus on improving yourself and your approach? Do you really think giving up is the solution?
Shook. Well, falling for a 32-year-old was not on my 2023 bingo card. But that looks like it's what's happening. We had our 10th date. We've made it to double digits, friends, besties. 10 dates. He's so sweet and like chivalry. This man, I was driving us to the restaurant last night. We were coming back to my car after a walk and he walked around to my driver's side door and opened it for me to get in. This man is 32. Men my own age can't even. Oh, every door. I've never pushed a door open when I've been on a date with him. And then he told me to my face that he likes me. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at.
Incredible that basic manners like opening doors and being genuinely sweet are such rare qualities these days. It's a shame that showing simple respect has become so unexpected. When did basic decency become a standout trait? Shouldn't treating someone well be the norm rather than a surprise?
I just got dumped. I had been seeing someone really wonderful for a couple of months now, and I will miss them greatly. Like, I'm for sure breaking out the claw for this one. But through everything that I've been through, I'm really proud to say that I'm okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna be everyone's cup of tea, but I am gonna be someone's shot of whiskey. And that's okay. This is self-improvement, guys. We are learning. We are learning and getting there. Well, I don't have their official reasons yet. I'm gonna guarantee it has something to do with the fact that I am comprised of chaos energy. But that will eventually be wife energy to someone. And until then, I like who I am. Have a great day, guys. We are going to fall back in love with our lives by force this year.
Getting dumped sucks, but honestly, the attitude here is misplaced. You're breaking out the claw? Over a couple of months? Come on. Self-improvement isn't about bouncing from person to person, hoping to be someone's shot of whiskey. It's about real growth, not just waiting to be someone's perfect match. The chaos energy excuse is just that. An excuse. Own up to your part in the breakup and genuinely work on yourself. Falling in love with your life should be about substance, not just force. Do you think chaos will eventually turn into something stable without real effort?
One of my guy friends just told me this, and if you are confused in a relationship or wondering if a guy is going to commit to you, I cannot gatekeep this. He said women think guys have commitment issues, but how many guys do you know have ever changed their barber, changed the football team, changed their favorite shirt, changed their sock? No, men hate change. When they find something that they like that's working for them, they stick with it. Number 2, he said women think that men have a problem committing and making a decision to commit. But how many guys do you know of that have come home with a brand new truck, bought it on the spot, or a brand new expensive tool set, or done something like impulsive right then? They saw it, they made a decision, they wanted it, they took action. That is how men work.
So a friend of mine just said something interesting about men and commitment. He believes men don't have commitment issues. Look at how they stick with the same barber, football team, and favorite shirt. They hate change. And when it comes to decisions, men are impulsive. They see a truck they like, they buy it on the spot. Same with expensive tools. They decide and act quickly. So, are men really afraid of commitment? Or are they just waiting for the right thing?
Hello. Just wanted to give you an update. It's been a long time. Sometimes I feel like there's a lot I have to share, but actually I do share way more on Instagram, just FYI. You can follow the link in my bio from there, or to get there. And I'm always on my stories talking and stuff. But, so I wanted to update you on the whole dating situation. So I did find someone that, and we were dating for a little bit. Probably it was, 6-8 weeks or so, but we had over a month. We had 3 dates, and the last one we got, a lot closer and stuff, and it was going well. And then all of a sudden it started, he started backing up and whatever, and I was really confused for a minute, and I was like, what? Okay, if you're just gonna ghost me. Like, what's the deal? And, but he kept reaching out, and I'm like, okay, I'm feeling some confusion here. Like, I'm gonna take some space. And I was like, I don't want to get closer to someone who's not sure of what they want, whatever. So I was like, how could I read this guy totally wrong? And I was just really like, what happened? Anyway, but I come to find out, there was some serious life stuff that, was happening or is happening, that he's going through, and it's serious stuff. Anyway, so I was like, oh, okay, now I get it and I understand. I wish you would have told me sooner, because it was like 2 weeks or so that I was like, what the heck? So anyway, we just backed off, and he's going through his stuff, because he obviously cannot focus on courting a woman, which I get it, but at the same time, it's like, what? I don't know. Whatever. I'm just like, it's a big learning lesson, so there's many different takeaways that I got from it. Yeah, so that's that. I'm back to what I was before I was talking to him, and that's just single and doing my thing and living my life, traveling, taking care of my teens, and that's that. That's life.
It's frustrating when someone seems committed, then suddenly backs off without any explanation. If he had serious life issues, he should have been upfront about it instead of leaving you in the dark. It's disappointing to be left guessing and feeling misled. Have you faced similar situations? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe.
So I'm freshly divorced and out of multiple toxic relationships, thanks 2022. So I've decided to try something new and try to fall back in love with me first and see where I can take that. So for the next 30 days, I'm going to take one thing out of my little envelope here and try to incorporate it into that day. And I might not get every day, and I might be the only one that ever sees these, but I think it'd be kind of cool to follow with me. Or, you know, maybe I'll follow along with me. That's okay too. I just, I don't want to fall back in love with my life. So today I am to drink a glass of water for my mental health to fall back in love with my life. That's a great starting place. We came prepared, so. Healing's not linear, but we're gonna get there, friends.
Another fall back in love with myself journey. Freshly divorced and suddenly it's all about self-care and little challenges? Look, drinking a glass of water isn't going to fix your problems. It's like people think a couple of cute ideas can magically heal years of toxic relationships. Real growth requires facing hard truths and doing serious work, not just picking a task out of an envelope every day. This whole healing isn't linear excuse, feels like a way to avoid the real issues. How about actually confronting what went wrong instead of these superficial fixes? What do you think? Am I being too harsh?